Assalamualaikum. Hi, we are a group that will represent Secret Recipe from Malaysia. We intended to bring out the company name to Italy. Before we get started, I would like to introduce our group members. The first one, Putri Istriana binti Syamsul Bahrain, BME 2107024. Myself, Muhammad Syami bin Zulkifli, BME 2107032. Wan Irsyad Kais bin Wan Muhammad Nazri, BME 2107029, and lastly Tan Sadahana Amirah binti Tan Sharifuddin, BME 2107023. Now, let's get to know Secret Recipe. The company name is Secret Recipe Cakes and Cafe Sdn Bhd. It was established on 1997 and the register number is 199801011862 in bracket 467990-X. The type of business is private limited company. Secret Recipe, founded in 1997, made it marks renowned for its extensive range of fine quality gourmet cakes. It has since evolved to become one of the fastest growing lifestyle cake and cafe chain in region with over 380 cafe outlets to date. Secret Recipe Cake and Cafes concept can be found in prime urban locations and shopping malls in major cities in the region, including Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Brunei, Maldives, and Bangladesh.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Putri Isriana binti Syamsul Bahrain. So I will present about chapter 3, which is International Business Environment. It have 4 content, but first I will go to cultural environment. So first is cultural environment. There were 3 things that I will talk about cultural environment in Italy, which is the first one is location. Italy is a Mediterranean country located in southern Europe. It is bordered by the Adriatic Sea on the east coast, the Tyrrhenian Sea on the west or Mediterranean coast, and the Ionian Sea to the south. In the north, Italy is bordered by the country of France, Switzerland, Australia, and Slovenia. Next is religions. There are 2 official religions in Italy. The Roman Catholic Church is one and soccer is the other. Officially, however, Catholicism is virtually the state religion. The great majority of Italians are Baptist Catholic, and until recently, all children were named after a Catholic saint. Last for cultural environment is language, which is Italian is the official language of Italy. And 93% of population are native Italian speakers. Around 50% of population speak a regional dialect as mother tongue. Many dialects are mutually unintelligible and thus considered by linguists as separate language, but are not officially recognized. Friulian, one of these dialects, is spoken by 600,000 people in the northeast of Italy, which is 1% of the entire population. Other noted minority languages include Latin, Sloven, German, which enjoys equal recognition with Italian in the province of Alto Adige, and French, which is legally recognized in the Alpine region of the Val d'Aosta. Albanian is spoken by 0.2% of the population, mainly in the southern part of Italy, as to are Croatian and Greek. Next is legal environment in Italy. The Italian legal system is based on civil law. Legislative power are exercised by the state and the regional authorities in compliance with the Italian constitution and with the provision of the European Union legislation and international obligations. The constitution indicates the matter in relation to which the Italian state has exclusive legislative power. The main sources of law, according to hierarchy, are: the first one is the fundamental principle from which inviolable right derive. Next, the Italian Constitution and international treaties. That is constitutional laws and law of constitutional reform. 4 is Europe Union legislation. 5. Ordinary national laws. Next, law decrees and legislative decrees. And then regional laws. And lastly is custom. Now we go to political in Italy. Italy has a different government structure from the United States. The biggest difference is in the role of the president, who in Italy is merely a public figure with little powers. He ensures law follow the constitution, he appoints the prime minister, and he has the capacity to terminate the Congress if he feels there is not enough political cohesion to form a new government. Italy is a parliamentary republic where power is divided in 3. Such division is similar to that of the United States, though the function of each political organ is a bit different. The 3 powers are the executive, the legislative, and the juridical. The executive power is in the hands of the Council of the Minister, presided over by the President of the Council, the Prime Minister, although this term is not constitutionally correct. The legislative power is executed by the Parliament, which is Congress, which is divided in Senate and Chamber, the House. The 2 wings of the Parliament are basically identical and perform virtually the same function, which the Senate is smaller in size and technically a little older in age. It is nonetheless very similar to the Chamber House. It is common for law to be sent back and forth between the Senate and the Chamber, often creating a lag in time. Changes are being carried forward in 2016 to simplify the mode of operation of the Parliament and reduce the number of senators. The judiciary power is handled by the magistrate, which is judges, whose only duty is to implement the law. Judges are not voted in but are selected through public selection based on exam and internal commission. Lastly, for international business environment of Italy is economic, which is Italy has a divided economy ranked as the 3rd largest in the Eurozone and the 8th largest in the world. The nominal GDP estimate for 2021 is about USD 2,106 trillion, with a GDP per capita of USD 34,997. 25 in the world, but with a significant economic gap between North and also South. Italy is the world's 7th largest manufacturing country, characterized by a smaller number of global multinational corporations than other economies of comparable size and many dynamic small and medium-sized enterprises, notoriously clustered in several industrial districts, which are the backbone of the Italian industry. Italy is a large manufacturer and exporter for a significant variety of products. Its products include machinery, vehicles, pharmaceutical, furniture, food and clothing. Italy has therefore significant trade surplus. The country is also well known for its influential and innovative business economic sector and industrial and competitive agricultural sector. Italy is the world's largest wine producer and manufacturer of creatively designed, high-quality products including automobile, ships, home appliances, and designer clothing. Italy is the largest hub for luxury goods in Europe and the 3rd luxury hub globally. The Italian manufacturing sector is capable of facing the competition from China and other emerging Asian economies based on lower labor costs. With higher quality products, Italy has a strong cooperative sector with the largest share of the population, which is 4.5%, employed by a corporation in the Europe Union.
Assalamualaikum. Hi again, it's me, Muhammad Shahmi bin Zulkifli. Let's continue with foreign market entry. Foreign market entry divided into 2 sections, which is simple entry mode and complex entry mode. Let's take a look at simple entry mode first. The simple entry mode that we've chose for secret recipe is exporting. which means selling goods to other countries, involve the movement of goods from home country to foreign countries. It is commonly used by firms at the initial state of internationalization. To clarify that, we will initiate this entry mode. All the ingredients, packaging, utensils, cutlery, etc. will be exported from Malaysia to Italy. Raw and wet ingredients such as chicken, meat, and vegetable will be bought there. By using this method, it will stabilize our business operations. Why do we choose to buy raw and wet ingredients there? Because we don't want the ingredients damaged and will not be used anymore. Now let's move on to the complex entry mode. The one that has chosen is international joint venture. The definition for international joint venture is a strategic alliance between two or more firms to form a new entity with shared market, resources, risks, and control. This means Secret Recipe will do a partnership with a local food and beverage in Italy. It will potentially help Secret Recipe to gain easier attention and grow faster there. The productivity should be better by that, so we will gain more in return, because by joining joint venture it will bring a lot more benefit, such as Secret Recipe will have the power of local knowledge that knows how to run a business well in Italy. We will expand the market and sharing technologies between Malaysia and Italy, which will be more efficient because the technology will be combined and will be used to a better way.
My name is Wan Irshad Kayis bin Wan Muhammad Nazri, BME 2107029, then 5C. I will explain the question given for Chapter 6, which is Foreign Direct Investment. Firstly, the first question is, any two relevant motive for the foreign direct investment engagement are supply factors, which is cost involved in producing and marketing of Secret Recipe at Italy. The transportation cost, we choose franchising instead of exporting, and availability of production resources affecting the foreign direct investment decision. Next, the other relevant motive are demand factors, which is market condition influenced largely by consumer access to the product. The geographic factors, demographic factors, and allowing customer to have easy access to the Secret Recipe. For the next question is, any relevant types of foreign direct investment of the foreign direct investment engagement is horizontal foreign direct investment. The Secret Recipe at Italy initiate a similar operation or business model in Malaysia and ways to avoid trade barriers.
Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tan Sadahana Amirah binti Tan Sharifuddin. I am from DEN 5C. My ID number is BME 2107023. So today, I want to present about Chapter 7, which is Global Marketing. The first question is, compare and contrast the global market segmentation and targeting strategies that will be the most in marketing the product, either standardization or adaptation. What is standardization? Standardization is the harmonized effort of a firm or marketing mix for the whole region of global market. while the meaning of adaptation is the customized effort of a firm or marketing mix for specific customers. The next one is the benefit of standardization and adaptation. The standardization benefits is the first one, lower cost. The second one is efficient planning and control. And the last one is development of global. For benefits of adaptation is adaptation create uniqueness. Second one is government compliance. And the last one is adaptation give us to explore opportunities. Standardization in global marketing needs is the first one, the similar market segments of secret recipe exist at Malaysia and Italy. The second one is customers will find similar features of secret recipe either in Malaysia and also at Italy. The third one, secret recipe have universal specification, no matter it is on the product itself or the marketplace. Next is the customers of secret recipe have converging the customer of secret recipe have converging expectations, while the adaptation of global marketing needs is the first one, differences between local preferences at Malaysia and Italy. The next one is the differences in law and regulations. Then the third one is the differences in economic conditions. So that's all for the difference between adaptation and segmentation. So we as a secret recipe company decide to choose standardization as a strategy to making secret recipe at Italy because the first one is lower cost. If lower cost so that we can maximize our profits. The second one is secret recipe has a unique taste that's acceptable by Italian people. The third one is the price is affordable according to the economic condition at Italy. So, the next one is easy to plan and control the activities of secret recipe at Italy. So that's all from our groups, which is secret recipe groups at Italy. Bye.